In today's video, we're taking a first look at the brand new Goldshell SC Lite. Will it perform as well as advertised? How profitable is it? How many watts at the wall does it actually use? And should you go ahead and purchase this by the end of the video? Let's find out. All right, the brand new Goldshell SC Lite. Man, I feel like it's been forever since we've got one of the Litecoin models from Goldshell. Heck yeah. And man, we haven't seen a Siacoin miner in quite some time. So if you guys are curious, we did receive this from Crypto Miner Bros. Huge shout out to them. If you guys are interested in buying one of these by the end of the video, go over to Crypto Miner Bros, link directly down below with a discount code. All right, let's get our handy dandy Stanley knife here. Let's get this thing opened up. First unboxing, heck yeah. I don't know if anyone else has gotten one of these yet and done a video on these yet. I'm curious to see if it does perform as well as advertised on Goldshell's website, as well as what the watts actually are at the wall. What do we got in here? Let's enjoy the journey. Thanks for ordering from Goldshell. And it's got like a QR code. Very cool. All right, let's see what we got for a cable. Oh man, we got one of these funny ones. So C19 to, I think that's a European cable there. So we won't be using this, but we will throw this aside in our cable bin in case we need to use any trash wire or we need to cut this at some point and do an adapter, which is super rare, but hey, it helps to keep those. All right, let me get it out of the box here in 3, 2, and 1. And there she is. Check it out, guys. Goldshell SC Lite. Man, we had a Siacoin pump not too long ago, and I regret not having anything up and running on it. Ugh, I gotta learn better. I don't know. Any of you guys had any of your Siacoin miners up and running during the last bear market? Leave a comment down below. Love to know. So, IP report, Ethernet port, SD card slot, reset, normal, and fault lights. We do have a toggle switch. I love it. I love more and more of these miners coming with the toggle switch on it. Power supply fans, and then we have our C19 port here, which works out well. Let's spin it around. And fans on the back, high RPM fans, power supply, and that's really it. Plain Jane, and I will take it. So, what do we have to do next? You know we got to get this thing plugged in. While this thing boots up, let's go ahead and take a look at the Goldshell SC Lite. Special thanks to Crypto Miner Bros for sending this over to us. We've been working with them for quite some time now, and they are one of the best vendors to work with, and I trust them. So go over and check out Crypto Miner Bros when you're interested in looking at one of your next ASIC miners to buy. So on their site here, let's go to shop. And let's go ahead and find ourselves the SC Lite. And here it is right here, right at the top. Right away, we found it. Here she is, Goldshell SC Lite. This is the Siacoin Miner. So let's go ahead and scroll down and see exactly how this is expected to perform. So as we come down here a little bit, we can see our power is only 950 watts, which is pretty impressive. On top of that, it is touting a 4.4 terahash. So we're going to put that to the test today, and we're going to see, are we getting that hash rate? And are we seeing that at the wall? Because that's always a big question, especially when it comes down to determining our revenue and our profitability. So this miner seems like it's absolutely silent. I couldn't believe it. But logged in, we don't actually have any pool configuration set up right now. So that makes a lot more sense. Because I was going to say, This is a silent miner, if that was the case. I couldn't believe it. But we're going to test volume levels here in a minute. We have a dB meter, a decibel meter that we're going to go ahead and test out. If you guys don't have one of these, I'll put one down below. This thing works amazing. So let's go ahead and get this set up here. Once we log into the miner, we need to go ahead and set our pool information. All right, our configuration is in place. We have DX pools, Siacoin set up in there for our URL. Our miner is my account name, 𝐓𝐴 Lite, and then finally our password is X. Let's get mining. While we wait for this to get booted up fully, if you guys are looking for a wallet, here's a quick one to get in place while you search for a more long-term solution. I always recommend hardware wallets. I always recommend core wallets, especially when you're managing everything entirely. But short-term, we're going to get set up here with wallet.scicentral.com. Go over and check it out. It is a web wallet, so be careful and make sure that you copy down your seed phrase. All right, guys, I cannot believe this. All right, check this out. 72 Fahrenheit in here right now. Let's swap over 22 Celsius. So it's like barely anything, right? Take a look at our watts right now. We're under 900 watts, right around there. This is a 30 amp, 240 volt, okay? Our miner is on and mining. We'll take a look at the hash rate here in a second, but this thing is almost silent. Take a look at this. It's nothing. It sounds like a ceiling fan. It's like barely anything. Check this out. I'll put it here. I mean, I'm going to step back. I just can't believe how quiet it is. It's like nothing. That's absolutely nuts. I cannot believe it. All right, we've been up and mining 22 minutes here, give or take. And take a look at our hash rate, 4.483. So just as advertised, which is fantastic. We are mining to DX pool over there. We also do have an SC box 2 over on DX pool. Let's go ahead and take a look at profitability when it comes down to our hash rate as well as our watts now. So we're over on what to mine. We're going to put in our 4.4 and we ended up at 908 watts at the wall. Let's start out at a 10 cents and let's kind of see where it pulls us in from. So calculate there and take a look. Our revenue per day is $3.66. Our cost per day in electric is $2.18. And our profit per day is $1.48. Are we talking major money here? No. But if Siacoin has another pump or returns in the next bull market, we're going to be sitting pretty. Now, what's really attractive to me is the daily estimated rewards. Per day, we're going to be bringing in 448 Siacoin, which is fantastic. My goal during this bear market is to be building my bags, and this is a great, easy way to do it that is not insanely expensive. So, Crypto Miner Bros has these listed currently right now for $1,899. Is it worth it? I'll leave that up to you guys. We've talked about performance and hash rate. We've talked about the watts at the wall. We've talked about the sound dB levels, which I know is always interested to you as home crypto miners. We've looked at our estimated rewards per day. Now it's time for you guys to really decide, is it worth it? Siacoin really hasn't had a lot going on in the last year. So let's go ahead and take a look at kind of its all-time high. And is there a chance it goes back to that? So taking a look at a 1-year mark for Siacoin, you can see that it's on the up and up, which is great. It actually was significantly lower not too long ago. Now, if we go ahead and stretch this out, Siacoin is not new. It goes back a ways to 2016, but take a look at some of these pumps. 2018, we saw it at its all-time high, and then mid-2021, we saw it about halfway as to where it was before. So if we go ahead and scroll down on CoinGecko, we can see the all-time high was 90.8% where it is now, which is 0.09 cents. Currently right now, we're at 0.008. So this is 100% a spec play, I would say, if you're going to go ahead and buy one of these SC Lites. But if we even come in at 50% of its all-time high, we're going to be sitting pretty, especially because we got double zeros behind this thing currently right now. Something new and different. If you guys are interested and you own a handful of gold shells, Goldshell actually has an app. It's for iPhone as well as Android called the GoldshellZone. And it's actually kind of nice. You can tie in all of your different ASICs, keep an eye on them remotely. You can go ahead and get up-down notifications with it. You can also look at pricing on these units and keep track of the current market. So if that's something you're interested in, go over and check it out over on your phone, on your watch for GoldshellZone. Once again, huge shout out to Crypto Miner Bros for sending me over the Goldshell SC Lite, for taking a first look at this unit. I will say, and I'll be honest, it does perform better than advertised. All right, guys, it's going to wrap things up for today. Love to hear your thoughts and feelings on the SC Lite. Leave them directly down below. Finally, have you been mining Siacoin throughout the whole bear market? If so, you're one smart man. All right, guys, I'll see you guys next time.